What is going on, everybody? Your McLaren Speed Shop World Champion coming at you, and we're back on Law, but we got a different angle we're trying, centered around the when you're at C search card. So we got three in here. I adjusted to 3. I had 4 when I was first testing this stuff out, but when you run 4 of these, you have like not a lot of defense. Honestly, I feel like with our 2Ks, just because the boys are 2K, but we're using them a lot. And then the only other one I have in here is Kamazo. So drop this down to 3. We have 2 Sanjis in here, so we technically have 10 2Ks, which I feel good about. But yeah, with the when you're at C, so it allows you to search for Sanji can pop up, Zoro can pop up, this Law, Kid, Kamazo, the boys, Blocker Law, and Beppo. And the ratios for this one is a little bit different than like Hollywood Law in the search, because Hollywood Law, with that search it's 5, so you can play with lower like hits to have the same kind of hit rate. So in that one, for me, I feel like 90%, at least for me, is pretty comfortable. So that one, Hollywood Law, for if your search has 5, if depending on no matter what deck you're using, if you're running a deck the searches 5, the minimum hits for like a 90% for at least one is like 18 cards. But then if you have 3, it's a little bit different. So to have the hit rate for this at the like 90% is I think 26 or 27 is where we're adjusted at. So to make sure we're at least hitting 1, you want to have at least that many cards for this to go off. And yeah, so we're testing this out. That's why I've got this. It's kind of the exact opposite like of Hollywood Law, I'm not gonna lie, because Hollywood Law, use your search, we're trying to grab our power reducers for the most part, especially if we don't get one. So that's kind of your optics there. On this one, it's like the opposite. So now you can play it to look for like Zoro, you can look for Kid if you don't have a Kid, or you get a boys, Beppo. So it's kind of the flip where you're looking for your aggro and your ramp, I feel like. So that's why I have 4 of each for Max and Gordon in this one, which is because the only way you're going to get them is by drawing. So that's why I've got them maxed out. And then same with like Ray. And then I've got Ain at 3, just because, again, I don't know, these 2 spots with Sanji, if you want to buff this up to 4, you can buff Ain up to 4 too, but then you kind of lose the 2K. So I just have 2 in here just for extra safety, just because playing it so far, I don't know, just been it's been a little bit too on edge for me. I feel like it's where not having just the security with the 2K flexibility, because again with the boys you're kind of, especially early game and stuff, you're locked into using them versus them being the 2K counter. And so that's where I feel about that. But yeah, I wanted to try this out, give you guys like a flip side of sort of like a different angle if your play style fits more about like pumping out the bodies and stuff, and wanting to be able to rush down with like Zoro, or making sure you get Kids set up. I feel like you play around this, but again, you can adjust the numbers a bunch to your liking. Like if you want to, you could totally drop Max and Gordon down a couple to like the 6, buff up anything else as well. Like I don't know, if sort of playing around this kind of search, if you like the comfortability of a search, you can definitely play around with numbers and stuff and still make everything work. Because again, I think the overall mechanics are still there, and you're still kind of looking for the same stuff. It's just going to be flipped. And if you like having the search, like the good news about this one is with only searching the 3, that means you're only bottom decking 2 cards instead of 4. So if that's the other kind of positive of this one is that. But yeah, definitely feel like you can mess around with a lot of numbers here. Again, Max and Gordon, I feel like you drop it down to 6, put in 2 of something else if you want, or just buff up Law, Ain, or Sanji up a couple. Like if you want to drop these down and buff Sanji to 4, that works too. It's just the comfortability of sort of your consistency and what you'll be looking for and stuff like that. So yeah, those were the moves that I feel like if you want to play around this, totally work. Like again, yeah, Max Gordon, you're dropping out to buff up Sanji if you want the extra like full 2Ks, so you have sort of the same 2K ratio that we have in our other builds. But yeah, it's pretty much just a coverability thing. Those are just minor tweaks that I don't know. When I was playing around with the different numbers, those small ones that didn't seem to matter like too much. But I think minimum you have to have, with Max and Gordon, you have to have at least 6, because again, we're only going to be hoping to draw these or hit from life or like Ray, because with our search in this one we can't pick them up. So that's what sort of the optics there for all that stuff. Besides that though, regular strats are kind of the same. Get kids set up, you have the boys as well, and then yeah, you have all the other stuff. Got blocker law in this one. Blocker law pretty good against yellow and green, just because they normally will go up cards in hand, so you drop him, hit him with the little combo there, delete 2 of the cards, which is pretty cool. But yeah, jump into some games and show you how it goes. Alrighty, we got some Ray action here, so this will be interesting. We got our search, so we'll be able to test that out, which will be cool. So I can throw this down, and we got the search, we got Beppo, we got Kid. I'll grab Beppo, because I feel like we need Beppo in that matchup, and then we'll throw out Gordon. So pretty much the only options here to kind of keep up, and I guess if they play the Blue Ranger, that's the least ideal, is then they can pop Gordon. But the only reason I did that is because we have Max in hand, so that's kind of the risk. We're hoping they don't have that combo, and they don't, which is cool. And so we get a Sanji, which will come in helpful later. So they're at 3. They're going to go to 5 next turn. I need to stay at least 2 under them. So if I dropped Ain, we'd be at 5. Then it goes down to 3, would put us at 2. But the problem is we have like all this ramp, which I don't really need. And so let's just attack them here. But yeah, I want to get a couple bodies out. And so they take the hit for the damage. Okay. So if I do... let's throw down Ain. Use our ability to go 1, 2, 3. As they're going to be at 5. So bring in Beppo. Alright. It's close. They'd have to be able to hit the Blue Ranger and the Pink Ranger combos, unless they were, I guess, green. But they don't have anything in their trash, so they need the combos in hand. But even if they've hit that, they'd have to hit, yeah, 2 combos. The second one, ability to work. They're at 8 cards in hand, so okay, this is fine. Because I can get rid of this guy. They get their stage, which is okay as well. So there's Ray. So they're attacking me 5 and 5. I mean, sure. Okay, we got Zoro, which is pretty big. Because yeah, I can get rid of this guy to keep us down. And alright, they quit. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I don't know. This is just when you play in Reiju, that's what you need to kind of keep an eye on, like the combination stuff. For me, you just got to pick up on what they're doing, and then you just got to put in combos where it's just like, if they hit it, they hit it. I feel like the chances of them getting like both of these in their opening hand, they like have to. But even when they do, that's like they're only gonna hit 1. So I kind of put in the risk there of them having to hit 2, and then just kind of pay attention to the trash and everything. But yeah, there's not a whole lot they can do. If you notice, like mid game, that they're going to play for Judge, like if they're not playing out any characters and trying to minus Don, literally just make sure pay attention to like their trash to see if they're running the Green Ranger, the Yanji. If they're not running Yanji, if you keep yourself for their turn, like pay attention when they're gonna hit 8. For when they hit 8, if you keep yourself at 3 Don, they mathematically can't get down with the Rangers to be able to do anything from the 8 down, because they'll go 8, Judge makes a -1, Red Ranger -1, Pink 1, Blue 1. And so with that, they only end up at 4, so they can't use any of their abilities. So that's kind of how you beat them if you notice they're playing for Judge. If they're not playing for Judge, just try to keep yourself, I'd say the first couple turns 2 and turns 3, keep yourself 2 under. And then after that, you may want to try to go like 3 under or more, just because the later the game goes on, the more likely they can hit some combos, and you don't want them to hit 2 combos like late game to be able to like play Red Range or anything. So turns 2 and turns 3, keep yourself at 2. Then like this next turn, I would have removed this guy. So we would have used this Gordon. Then we have Max to get rid of him. Beppo would have gotten us. Actually no, it would have been fine because yeah, we've been 4 left. I have Zoro, so we would have just attacked them down, got rid of this, and then tried to keep underneath. I would have went down to probably 2. No, because there would be 6. I would have played around to get to 3. So probably kept Beppo, play 3, and then stay at 3. This is a weird matchup because you got to play like you're doing Dawn calculations in Dawn Warfare, and it's like the one matchup where the boys are just a 2K counter. Like you don't really want to use the boys at all, just because you don't want to give them any opportunity to hit any kind of 2 character combos to get equal on Dawn, and then because it can put you in a tricky little spot if they're hitting any of their abilities. Because again, all the abilities on their characters are pretty strong and like and do some damage to you. But yeah, those are my general tips. Like if playing this matchup, that's normally what I do is try to keep myself, 2 Dawn gap lower than them. So early game they can't play anything, and then kind of into the once they try and transitions, and you just gotta kind of adapt. Try to see again if they're playing for Judge, then you know what to do. Just count out like what turn they're gonna get to the 8, and then make sure you're at like 3 Dawn, so they can't do anything. And then normally if they're doing that by that time, you're either gonna wail them out of everything in hand possibly, or just like they're gonna be at such low life by the time they drop Judge it won't matter anyways. But yeah, that's at least my mindset when I'm playing against Reiju with Law. Those are like the 2 things to look for. So if you're running into any difficulties, or if you're somehow like, I don't know, if you're losing this matchup, make sure to make the adjustments so that doesn't happen. Because at least as of right now, like if you play either of those 2 strats for me, and you like aren't gonna lose. You just have to again just kind of pay a little attention to how many Dawn they have, and so you can make sure they can't hit any combos on you, and you'll be good to go. Alrighty, we got some Sakazuki action coming in. We got a little bit of everything in this one, so we'll call it good there. They don't get the Tashigi search, so we know they don't have that. The trash they Kuzan, which is decent. So we'll see what they can do here. Because, alright, that's actually huge. No searches. Absolutely mega there. We'll take that. We get another Ray. So, alright, we're hitting the duplicates like crazy in this one. I guess we'll just attack 5. See what happens. So they take the life there. So we'll put them in, I don't know, drop Kamazo and then into the boys. So we'll do that. We gotta throw out 3 here, or 2 characters. Keep the pressure on them. Because they didn't get the surge, so again, in this situation, they only can get rid of 1. Like, either from Hound Blazing, they have to do Grid Eruption, and then either Hound Blaze or Hina Hound Blaze. Like, yeah, so saw that coming, but it's fine. So we get the voice again, so that's actually kind of massive there. Because I can get rid of Hina. So we get Ain as well. So that's kind of the perfect little sequence there. So we'll attack them. 5 on 5. It's the only thing, though, we need to draw another Gordon here in at some point. Attack him again, 5 on 5. So they... Alright, we'll see what they have in hand, I guess, then. With them sacking the Tashigi search there. Bit interesting. So Ain gets us to 6, which is perfect, because then we can go to 3 there. Bring in the boys, gets us back to 5. And alright, we have the Sanji 2K and a Kamazo 2K. If they attack the boys here, see what they can do. This is where it gets a little bit tough, though. This we're going to be where 7. They're at 7, so we got to play Ray and hope we get a Gordon or a Max. It's kind of the combo there. They drop the brand new, so they get another Hina. So if they drop Hina, they'd have to Hound Blaze again. And if they Hound Blaze, I can make the play to keep this up. And then, alright, they're going to attack this. So how do we want to, so I'm going for it. I like playing wild and wacky. Reason I'm playing this way is, ooh, okay. Well, we get this, and so we have to drop that. Bang, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Get that out. Ray, get 2 more. We get Max. Absolutely clutch for next turn. I could play Shariah as well here. We could just go straight bodies and then put them in a tough spot, because if they play the 8-cost Moria next turn, what do they have in trash? They have Robert. They sack it. Okay, they sack another Surge. Interesting. I mean, we could have gone for the game, but I don't know. I feel like our chances would have been low. I'd much rather just get a... Oh, I just want to get a bunch of bodies. And especially, again, we can drain their hand here. It makes our chances for going for the game for the next one much better. So, we'll see how things go. They got something. A Great Eruption, maybe? Thinking about making us, like, discard a card, I guess. But, yeah. Okay, read that. So we get rid of that, which is fine. So I can then drop Shariah. So now, put them in a spot. If they have the Moria, they can do... Well, what's in the trash? No, yeah, they can't cost remove. So never mind, we're chilling. We're actually good, I think. So I don't have the, like, Suru or anything to be able to play out of the trash if they do that. Alright. I think we should be okay. So they trashed the Shishi. Okay, why are they're playing crazy. They're not even using their searches. This is super unexpected. So I'll just do that and then do this. Yeah. So there's Moria. The reason why I sacked Reiju instead of, like, keeping it up is, yeah, I already know if they're trash. They can't do anything. They're cooked. They're absolutely cooked. So, yeah, they get rid of Shariah, which I guess, it wouldn't have mattered, but... So we know they have a Virgo for 2. So we'll lead off with a 7 then. And then I'm just going to absolutely wear them out with the... Alright, cool. So, yeah. Wear them out with 3, gets them down to 2 cards, and then mathematically they can't do anything. So we're chilling on that. So, yeah, there's that. And then, yeah, mathematically they can... Oh, oops, I almost messed that up. Mathematically, there's nothing they can do here. And, yeah, GG's, brother. It was a good one, played out, and yeah, I don't know, they played interesting. They were just anti-search with the Tashigis. Like, I don't know, that was weird. I don't know why they didn't do, unless they were looking for something to be. I don't know what they would have been trying to find there, but yeah, probably could have played that a little bit more secure. I'm making some of the reads, but yeah, I forgot Shariah is 3 costs and not 4. So I should just sack Shariah there when they attacked with the Sakazuki, because then, based on the info that we got from the trash and stuff, we know they can't play anything there. So yeah, good little showing. Again, though, I feel like the problems with this build is just you're sort of at the liberties of needing to draw your power reducing more versus in Hollywood Law it's the opposite, where you're able to search for your power reducers and stuff like that. But I mean, it's just, I feel like a preference thing, honestly. You can kind of get away with either. All right, I got the Gekman here. We'll see how this goes. All right, they hit the Sindri, which not ideal, but luckily they missed everything there, so we'll take that. We have 2 Gordons. We have Ain. If I had the boys, we could hit the perfect play next turn. But I guess we'll see what they do. Alright, I saw Perona there. It's a bit annoying. Select a card to trash. In this matchup, I feel like trash Shariah. And then, I'll take that. Okay, we get Blocker Law. Okay, so I need to get this down. Leaves me with 3. Bit of a tough little spot here. Because unless I drop this and then got rid of that. Because they don't have any. Oh no, they have another Perona in here. Dang it. Okay. Attack. Unless I attack him down, I guess. Because I could play for Kid if I do that. So I could drop this. Or I could just drop Ain. Go up one and then play Kid into the stuff there. Alright, well here, let's just hit him once to see what happens. Okay, so they do that because they don't have Absalom. So they take one. If I play this, if I drop Ain, I feel like that's super risky. But we're going to try it. We're going to try bait them into some stuff here. Because I'm going to be at 7. I can drop Kid. At least we have room for 2 Gordons. So I can minus this down, attack it. And then if they play something else, then we can bottom deck. Because they already have another Perona in here. So there's not a whole lot we can do about that. So looks like they may be doing the same thing. I mean, if they don't have Absalom, then we're chilling. So, alright. So, yeah, they're doing another Perona. How many cards they have? Alright, I'll trash this. And then, yeah, we can take that. And then their attack here. So, 7 on 5. Alright. Playing risky. Playing very risky-bisky on this exchange. So, I can delete both of these. Then that means we can remove, like, 1 Perona. Alright, so we'll do this there. And then let me attack this 5 on 2. So we'll get one of them out. Alright, and then I can play this one on here. So it leaves me with 5. So I can then drop Kid. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, get rid of that. So I'm at 4. So I can't play the boys. I guess we'll bring in Zoro. Then we'll attack him again. Alright, and I'll put one on here. And then we'll attack him again. Okay. Dang, they're playing the odd play effect of that. Alright, I guess we'll trash that. Alright, so they only have Perona and Hogback to play. They're at 7. It'll be close. I have these to make a play, potentially. They have a lot of cards in hand, though, is our issue with trying to bring it back. Playing a little weird, but I mean, we drew 3 Gordons, so we couldn't play a normal little strat there. I guess I could have blocked out of something. So, alright, we got Great Eruption. See what they drop down, I guess. Alright, so they're dropping Ain down. Okay. So, if they have something else, then it'd be a bit annoying. But, I don't know, it'd be close. So I have one. Pretty much kind of need a little heart of the cards moment here in our next draw, I think. Because I can sack the boys. Like, I don't need to worry about them. So I'll do this and that. Leaves them 4. They're playing Robert. Okay, they only can get rid of Ain, which is fine. So they're sending the Great Eruptions to the bottom. Alright. So I get Blocker Law. Okay, so they're at 2 here. I need 1 for Robert. And then I'll bring in Blocker Law at the end. So, alright, we'll attack 7 and 5. So they take that. Okay. Shut up. How should we go about this? Because I could wipe their field here. If I drop Kamazo. Alright, here, we'll attack him once. We'll just attack 5 on 5. What do they have? I don't think they play Moria next turn. What could they bring back? Like nothing, no cost, no way to remove anything, right? So we'll do that. Onto here. We'll throw down Kamazo. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Remove that. Bring in the blocker law. I'll do that. KO that. I guess we get. I forgot. We get the one back. They don't have one. They don't have anything with rush. And so why not? We'll risk it. Hit them with the 7 on 5. Again, they don't have anything with rush. So if they delete them, they delete them. Like, they can only get rid of, obviously they can attack one. And then maybe cost remove something. But they play Sabo. Okay. Leaves them with 4. I guess they'd have to play a Borsellino. Maybe. I don't know. Let's have 4. They trashed the Moria, so they're trying to, okay, just get a bunch of counter in hand, I guess. I'm going to have 7, so I'm just going to attack a bunch of 5s, and then we're going to end it with the 12. So, kind of fine, I think. We'll see. Oh, actually, I guess we can't, because I got to get rid of this. So they trash, I think they got another great option, and a Borsellino. So we'll see. Summon Hogback. Alright. So 7 on 6. Yeah, nothing we can do about that. Unless we get a Heart of the Cards moment here. Okay, we did not. Alright. Well, we'll just do a 7. See how things go. So they block that. Alright. I will do... I feel like I could do an 8 here. And so we'll hit him with 8. See what happens. So they sack that. Okay. This will attack 7. Okay, so they got that. That's how we'll see what happens, I guess. So we got to get through the cards in hand. So there's all their Absaloms. So I don't know, it'll be close. We have the 2K. Depends on what this card is, and if I guess they cost remove this, which they can, or they drop a Perona. Interesting. I don't know why they did that. Because now, yeah, I don't know. Kuzan. Okay, well, interesting. As we pulled it out, they were trying to get, I guess, some kind of cost removal, I think is what they were looking for. They just didn't have it, so they could get rid of this. But yeah, I guess I don't know what it wouldn't have mattered. They didn't have any way to get rid of Law, so yeah, we'll take that, the win over Moria there. So that's a fun one. With things come out on the right side of that. All right, we got Katakuri. I feel like we got a pretty decent starting hand here. I'm gonna slide out one Gordon and see what kind of happens, because I don't think they have anything too crazy here. All right, they're attacking us, so they don't have a search or anything, which is cool. We'll take that, and we get the boys there, which is nice. So I have 4. They have 6 in hand. How do I go with this? Alright, I'm gonna attack them. If they take this, then we'll play. Okay, they didn't take it. Alright, well, never mind then. I'll drop Shiraya and then go into the boys, I guess. And so we'll drop Shiraya and then we'll go 1, 2, 3 into the boys there. Do that. Shiraya, I think in this match is pretty solid, because they're like, Katakuri is one of the more annoying of the yellow decks, just because with their leader attack, if they put one down on them, they're attacking for 7k, and I mean, this is perfect. All right, so I'll do that, and then get rid of Kamazo here. So I things you love to see, that right there. So I'm at 5. They're at 5. I play Ray. Or I can try to get them to 7. Alright. I may try it. Or I guess we see if they get like a life trigger or something. Alright, well of course they get the Onami just off the rip. Not much we can do there, so that puts them at 6. I guess we'll try the same thing then. And then we'll sort of play. Alright, so they get Pero, which is fine. So we'll do that. We'll hit the peak. I'll grab the boys again. So that's kind of clutch there. Since we're at 5 and then they're at 5, we can drop Ray. Get 2 more cards. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this. Bring in the boys again and do that. Alright, well they're 2 for 2 on the life triggers. So not ideal there. They're doing that where that card's in hand. I'll sack that just because I have Max and Gordon. Alright, they're dropping. Alright. I guess we'll give them 1. Try to blast them down here. Ooh, okay, now I could do this and this. Get rid of, drop that down. But we'll just see. I'm gonna play around like life trigger stuff they get here. So we'll kind of see what happens. Because that would be 5, so that leaves me with 1. If I did that. So yeah, okay, they get Kiku. So now I'll make sure I get rid of Kiku. But I'll attack him again. Okay. I don't know if they're just crazy bricked in hand or what. Because they're only going to be at 9, so I can get rid of Kiku here. Ooh. Or do we want to make a crazy play? Let's do this. Get rid of 2 of their cards. We get rid of both the... Alright, we'll take that. I'll deploy this onto there. Alright, this is super, super risky. Because we're burning through the Dawn to bring out Ray, get 2 more cards. Alright, we get Zoro. Okay, so we have a... I mean, we have a chance here. I'll trash mine, because why not? We're going for it all next turn. We're going for it all next turn anyway, so who cares? So, 8 on 5. Yeah, can't do anything about that. And then their attack here. Can't do anything about that. I'm at 4. Okay. So, how do we do this? Ooh, I do have Shiraya. So do we go for the game? Here, let's launch 1 and see what they do. Okay, so I block that. Because I could. So I drop Shiraya, get this down to 5. Leaves me 2 of a blocker and Shiraya. That may be the safe thing to do right there. But I'd have to get this down, is the thing. Alright, well here, we'll attack them again 5 on 5. Okay, so they do that. Alright. So now, so at least with 2. If I drop Shiraya, minus this down, bring in Zoro. I still attack 2. Attack this twice. Alright. We will try it. So we'll do that. I will drop Shiraya first. Let's attack this 5 on 5. Oh. Okay. So we get that. I feel like save this for next turn then. Okay. So I have 2. They're at 1. If they drop the 10 mom, then we're chilling. So yeah, no. Let's do that. And then, okay. I mean, they've got 10, so I'm expecting the 10 mom. Okay. Fine with that. We get another Shiraya. So go for the game here, I guess. I'll attack them here. I feel like based on the, so they get that. All right. Let's do 7 on 5. Okay, they hit the reject. And then I could do a 6 and a 6 and then finish with a 7. Alright, so we'll try it. So, okay, well, that's a bit. Of course, they get the Onami. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes then. We'll bring in Zoro and hope they don't have the 2Ks to block this. And they do not. So there we go. Worked out either way. I don't know. Katakuri is just annoying just because of the dang life triggers, man. But I mean, we're able to navigate around around those, hit some cheeky little plays with block roll and stuff like that, and come out on the right side of this one. All right, some Yamato action. See how this goes. We'll slide out the max here. Draw a card, draw our Don. And, okay, that's actually kind of maybe clutch. We could try to make a crazy play. We'll see what they do. If they attack for 9, should we go for the block? You know what? Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. Because I can drop... so where are we at? How many cards they have here? So we do this. Get rid of 2 of their cards. Leaves me with 1. We'll attack them again. So they do that. And then I'll go 1, 2, 3. Bring in the boys as well. Alright, we're playing crazy aggressive here. We'll see if it works. 6 on 5. You know what? Let's take this. I don't want to overheat. I don't want to play too crazy, you know? And so let's throw down Ray to see if we get one of these, which we do. Absolutely massive there. Then we'll attack them 1. Alright, we'll attack them again. Okay. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, get rid of this. Bring in the boys again, and alright. Play around all that. See how this goes. So they're attacking me. Alright, we gotta sack Law on that. Leaves them with 4. So drop the Kiku. Alright, that's fine, because we have Gordon for that. And then it leaves me, we can bring in... Alright. This will just launch a bunch of stuff here. Okay, they get the Shura. What is this? Okay, well, that's a bit annoying. And so I'll hit them with this as well. So they block that. Okay. Attack them 5 on 5. They get another Shura. Okay, well, then we might be in trouble. Draw Ohm. Okay. Attack them 6 on 5. Alright, they take that. Let's just hope they're bricked in hand. And then we're chilling. So we'll attack him 7 on 5. Okay. Well, we might lose this one. Well, depending on what they do here. Dang it. Alright, well, yeah, I think we're effed. Oh, the Amaru as well. So 9 on 5. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Dang it. They got the life trigger bailout with the Shura. Figured, well, even if they didn't play the Nami, well, I guess actually, never mind, that clutched it for him. As we would have been, we would have got the 2 and the 1, so then I could have blocked, maybe block them, but I don't know. It was tough. They just got the right sequence again with the yellow, the bailout sort of life triggers there. There, they got 3 Namis. Well, there's not a whole lot you can do against that. Not gonna lie, but it is what it is. We, I mean, not much else we could have done there. I don't think they had the life trigger roulette bailing them out, and that's pretty much I feel like the only way you're gonna lose to Yamato is if that kind of happens. I guess we play a little bit. Well, I don't know, because early game, if we would have taken the 2, they still would have got the Kiku like off anyways. So I don't know if that would have changed too much there, but yeah, it's how it goes sometimes. Again, sometimes your opponent just gets the perfect kind of thing, and I don't know, there's not much you can super do about it. But yeah, GG's on that one, and we'll move on. All right, some Yamato action. See how this goes. We got our search. We hit the bounce back on this, and how it kind of goes. We do have the option to potentially block, but I don't know. I feel like going first in this matchup to put them in the weird spot. My favorite thing to be able to play. So if we're able to hit the search and grab a Zoro, that's I feel like in this matchup kind of massive. Just because if you get Zoro out in your second turn, you're able to attack twice. So let's see what we can yoink here. All right, well, there we go. Choreographing. I'm pre-watching the game. We'll see how things go, though. So the reason why I love Zoro in this matchup for when you're going first is because they take the life there. So then you drop Zoro here, and then we'll attack them again. So yeah, they're gonna block out of that. So now you put them in the spot where if they're attack for 9k, they attack for 9k. But then Zoro's on the board, you know? So Zoro is like here as a threat on the board for the game right now. And it just kind of opens things up for us because then that means, well, in this situation they're at 7, so now I can drop Blocker Law, delete 2 of their cards, and we can go at them. So I feel like that's where they're at right now. Because then the flip side of things is if they play something, and then we can block out their leader and stay at the 4. So kind of see how it goes. Which it looks like that's what they're doing. So we'll do Sanji to keep Zoro up. They play Arlong. Okay. I was not expecting the Arlong play. I'm not gonna lie. And then, okay. So how do I want to go about this then? I will, I guess, attack them 5-on-5. So they block that, which is okay. So we'll drop Max onto this. Then I'll play the Blocker Law. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this. Bring in the boys there. Get us a 2. And now we're kind of the same situation. Where now if they attack Zoro, I can let them take Zoro, and we still protect our life. But then if they attack us, we sack Law. And then because we have another Law. So then now we can kind of transition and keep kind of the flow of things. So yeah, we're fine with that. Because they're going to have another Zoro for the next turn. They play Kiku. Alright, bit annoying that is. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, oh, not the worst set of things here. So I don't want to do that. I could try to attack him down here, and then we just bring in Zoro, because I still have this. So I could do that. We could do just a bunch of 6s here. Because at the very least, we kind of take away, because they can't hit the Wano triggers because we're still at 4, so they do that. Okay, we'll drop a Zoro in again, and then I'll attack him again with 6. Alright, so we get him down to 1, keeping the 1 blocker up to block any leader attacks on life. Unless they have Amaru. If they play Amaru right now, that'd be annoying. Or I guess the Izo. But I mean, if they attack me, I get 2 cards though, so that's kind of chill. Okay, never mind. They're playing the Banish. I mean, we're still in a decent spot, I feel like, because I'm gonna be at 8, so I still can attack them for a bunch. And then, yeah, attack them for 2 9s. Go for there. So they're attacking me, and nothing we can do about that. So we lose Beppo and Ray. Then their attack, alright, Blocker Law there, which is fine. Kind of depends what we draw. So I have 3, and they have 1 life. Alright, well, here, let's just launch with a 7 and see what happens. Alright, okay, yeah, there's nothing. They're bricked up. I see, okay, they got the Zoro in here. What I was going to do, because we have 6, I was going to attack just with Zoro on them. They would have had to sack something, and then attack 11 on 5. So, yeah, there we go. That's kind of the reverse when you're able to, like, again, protect your life, and then the Yamato doesn't hit any of the crazy life triggers, then you absolutely cook them and beat them really quick. And so, there's kind of back and forth, the two sides of it. But obviously, in the other one, right before this, not much we can do, I feel like, there. In certain games, some games you're just kind of like destined to like lose, and vice versa, and stuff like that. There's nothing you can do in certain situations, but this one worked out for us, because again, overall, I feel like you can kind of trust, and there's a good shot that when playing against Yamato that they're going to be bricked in hand, just because a lot of their cards, again, are around like Hody Jones and stuff, or like Kiku that don't have counter. And yeah, you can gotta count on, I feel like, more times than not being able to hit them down. But yeah, we're able to bounce back, win this one. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.